this epic trilogy.
Another huge left hand by Pacquiao. Punch after punch after punch.
Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao is one of the most humble and one of the kindest boxers in the world. He's been known for his attitude in and outside the boxing ring. However, don't let the truth distract you. He's somebody you would never pray to face. He's a monster. He's a beast. That's why in this video, we're going to embark on the top 10 times when Manny decided to go beast mode. Number 10. Manny Pacquiao vs Marco Antonio Barrera. This bout happened when Pacquiao was just starting to make his name in the boxing industry. People have no doubt that Antonio Barrera will surely win the fight easily, because before fighting Pacquiao, Barrera managed to win his previous 2 bouts, which included giving Naseem Hamed his only loss and completing revenge over his hated rival Erik Morales. This was also the time when Barrera was currently a 2-time division world champion. Having to fight Barrera that year was like defying all odds. Barrera gained the advantage in the first round by acknowledging the knockout he brought to Pacquiao, even though in the replay it showed that the punch missed. This made Manny mad, and this is where the real show begins. Pac-Man unleashed an onslaught, thrashing and throwing a barrage of punches to his opponent despite the disadvantage the first round had given him. He continued dominating his opponent until Barrera falls down to the canvas on the 3rd round. Pacquiao continued to exhibit his dominance throughout the fight and ended Barrera's life in the 11th round. He made Barrera look like a kid that his cornerman, Rudy Perez, leaves with no choice but to step up on the ring apron, which forced the referee Lance Cole to stop the fight. This was the only loss of Barrera's professional career that came officially from a stoppage inside the distance. Number 9. Manny Pacquiao vs Juan Manuel Marquez 2. This fight happened after the controversial draw they had on their first bout. The fight was close and the scorecards were also tight. The judges scored Marquez as having the higher percentage of the punches, but Manny had the advantage in points because he managed to floor Marquez by unleashing his powerful left hook. He needed more than his usual self to win this match. He flipped that switch on and turned into a beast while fighting Marquez. Manny Pacquiao won through split decision, and this made Pacquiao the first Filipino and first Asian to become a 4-division world title in the boxing world. Number 8. Manny Pacquiao vs Hector Velasquez. This fight was a super featherweight boxing match and was themed Double Trouble in a co-feature match of the Erik Morales vs Zahir Rahim bout. Velasquez was trying to showboat and using every way he can to get inside the head of Pac-Man. However, it was proven to be ineffective as Pacquiao remained composed and just stuck to his game plan. On round 6, Pacquiao managed to hit Velasquez with a vicious right straight to the head that makes his opponent staggered and stunned. Pacquiao did not let this opportunity go to waste as he ravages him with a flurry of powerful punches that made Velasquez fall to the canvas, making the referee leave with no choice but to stop the fight. Number 7. Manny Pacquiao vs Keith Thurman. This was the most recent fight of Pacquiao, where he fought with the young gun Keith Thurman for the WBA super welterweight belt. It was a memorable fight because Thurman managed to trigger the inner beast of Pacquiao after he made the statement that he will make the Filipino boxing legend retire from the ring. As calm as Pacquiao was on the inside, he did not let Thurman slide with that statement. Pacquiao vowed that he'll let Thurman know how a 40-year-old fighter fights. Manny Pacquiao started the match strongly as he made Keith Thurman touch the canvas on just the first round. In the succeeding rounds, the boxing legend used his experience to gain momentum and just keep throwing the right punches at the right time. Pac-Man won this bout via split decision. 2 judges scored the fight 115 to 112 for Pacquiao, while the third had it 114 to 113 for Thurman. Number 6. Manny Pacquiao vs Erik Morales 3. This match was Pacquiao and Morales' third encounter, having 1 win and 1 loss record against each other. In this fight, Pacquiao showed how he tremendously improved ever since his first encounter with Morales. Pacquiao was just faster, stronger, and much better than Morales in this fight. Pacquiao managed to knock Morales down 3 times in just 3 rounds. Pacquiao was so strong that after the 3rd knockdown of Morales, he refused to get up and refused to fight Manny again. This match was one of those fights where Pacquiao unleashed his inner beast inside and only needed to fight for 3 rounds to end the great Mexican boxer's career. Number 5. Manny Pacquiao vs. Miguel Cotto. Pacquiao and Cotto's bout happened on the 14th of November 2009 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in a fight that has a theme of firepower. Pacquiao wanted to become the first 7-division world champion that will surely be remembered forever in boxing history. Pacquiao showed an immense prowess of technique and power on the vicious punches he's been throwing to Cotto. He managed to knock Cotto down in round 3 and in round 4 with his stinging body-head combination, before the referee stopped the fight at 55 seconds of round 12. This victory handed Pacquiao the WBO welterweight title and was awarded the WBO Super Championship and became the first 7-division world champion. Number 4. Manny Pacquiao vs. Shane Mosley. This fight was Manny Pacquiao's title defense with his WBO welterweight title. Shane Mosley during this time was a 3-division world champion. However, the fight result spoke differently. The highlight of this bout was when Pacquiao handed Mosley a 1-2 capped with the left straight that made Mosley fall to the canvas. Mosley managed to stand up after the fall. In the 10th round of the match, Mosley knocked down Pacquiao with a push, but the referee regarded that push as a knockdown. This is where Pacquiao got super aggressive. After the push-off by Mosley, Pacquiao launched many stinging combinations and hefty godly footwork that will amaze anyone who saw it. Number 3. Manny Pacquiao vs. Antonio Margarito. Pacquiao vs. Margarito, themed as the 8th wonder of the world, was the super welterweight fight for the WBC Super Welterweight Championship. It was a real mismatch. This fight might be one of the supposedly biggest threats to Pacquiao's career. Margarito had the height and reach advantage. Throughout the 12 rounds that happened in the fight, Margarito found no answer to the speed and the technique Pacquiao has been using against him. Margarito even got 3 cuts and some swelling in the eye, which made Pacquiao look into the referee to stop the match. Pacquiao won via unanimous decision, and this fight generated 1.15 million buys and $64 million in revenue. Number 2. Manny Pacquiao vs. Oscar de la Hoya. Presented by Golden Promotion and Top Rank, this bout is the dream match that happened at MGM Grand Las Vegas on Saturday night of the 6th of December 2008. This fight was the battle that most people in the world had waited for. The battle of 2 superstars in the ring. Many boxing experts and expert fans had speculated that Oscar de la Hoya would easily put this match in the bag. No one gives Manny a chance, but on the day of the fight, Manny was confident and he was about to turn on the biggest upset and prove all the doubters wrong. Throughout the match, de la Hoya's face got slaughtered by Pacquiao. The speed, technique, and power, Manny maneuvered his opponent skillfully. Manny Pacquiao destroyed Oscar so bad that he made him retire. This just shows what Manny can do if he switched to his crazy mode. Even De La Hoya said in the interview in the Manila Times, after he was asked about the best fighter he ever fought, probably Pacquiao. This was just one of the indicators of how great Manny is inside the boxing ring. Number 1. Manny Pacquiao vs. Ricky Hatton. After the fight with De La Hoya, Manny Pacquiao made his debut at Super Welterweight division for the first time against Ricky Hatton. Pacquiao coming in with a record of 48 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws. With 36 of those wins are KOs, he is looking to end this match fast. Pacquiao started the fight strong. He exposed Hatton's weaknesses of not covering the face well. That's why the bout did not last long, because Pacquiao bombarded Hatton with destructive and explosive punches in the face that knocked the pride of Manchester twice in the first round. Pacquiao ended the fight in the second round with powerful and sharp punches in the face, making the referee stop the match. With this fight, Manny Pacquiao became the second man in boxing history to become a 6th division world champion. This knockout also won him the Ring Magazine Knockout of the Year for 2009. Manny Pacquiao is regarded as one of the best boxers of all time. He has fought the greatest fighters of this generation, including Mayweather. Who do you think is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter? Let us know in the comments down below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all in the next video.